Thank you for joining me today. Please leave a comment below with not only your yes or no, but why you agree or disagree with this statement. We can get angry when we don't get our way, but when we put Jesus first, others next, and ourselves last, we experience joy. I want to illustrate this. Picture two children in a playground. One child we'll call Abby and the other Ben. Abby has a ball and she's bouncing it off the wall. And Ben comes over and snatches the ball and runs away. Abby is angry and she reports Ben. Ben has to face the consequences. Now let's look at this scene from a different angle. Abby is bouncing the ball as before, and she notices Ben, who's standing by himself. "Hey Ben, do you want to come play catch?" Ben nods and comes rushing over, and the two enjoy playing catch together. Much better scenario, isn't it? No anger, no punishment. Now let's change the scene. The child today is called Doug. Doug has been hinting to his parents that he wants Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And it's a video game that he just can't wait to play. And his birthday's coming up. It's the day of his birthday. He rushes in and opens his present, and the disappointment on his face, wow. And he even gets angry, and he just doesn't even tell his parents, "Thank you for my present." Let's look at this a different way. Doug has been hinting as before that he wants this video game, and when he opens his present, he's disappointed. His mum comes over and says, "I'm sorry, son, we couldn't afford that game, but we hope you'll enjoy this." Doug hugs his mum and dad and says, "Thank you so much. Yes, I'll play with it now." Different scenario, different ending. When we think of others instead of only ourselves, no anger, no, the disappointment was still there, but it quickly vanished. Now let's picture adult Abby in the first scenario. She's working in an office and she's applied for a promotion. She really thinks she deserves it and she really thinks she's going to get it. It's about closing time and the boss comes in and he's given the position to a colleague. Abby doesn't even congratulate her colleague and runs to her car sobbing and bawling her eyes out. She arrives home and through her sobs tells her husband what happened. He has two choices. He can sympathize with her, let her rest her head on his shoulders and say, there. Or he can suggest to Abby that she be the best employee that a boss could ever want, and so when any promotions come up, she would be sure to get it. I think that's a better outcome, isn't it? Now let's take adult Doug in the second scenario. His mates want him to go to a final with him. He'd like to go, but he's already promised his son that he'll bring him to his soccer game. So he says to his mates, "Sorry, I got plans. My son needs me." His son finds out about this and says, "Mom, could you bring me to the soccer game instead of Dad and let him go to the final?" His mom agrees. Everybody's happy. The whole thing works out beautifully because everybody cares about the other. The Apostle Paul applies this teaching in Philippians chapter 2, verses 3 to 4. "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, but in humility value others above yourself." not looking to your own interests, but to the interests of others. Wow, that just about sums it up, doesn't it? I'll be watching for your comments. Until we meet again, have a groovy day.